Once upon a time, there was a goose named Gloria who lived in a big park with her friends the ducks and the pigeons and all of her other wildlife friends. Gloria liked the park. She liked her great big pond. She liked the sweet-scented grass which was so soft on her feet. She liked all the pretty coloured flowers. But most of all, Gloria liked how peaceful the park was. There was always plenty to eat, and the people who came to the park every day sometimes brought treats for Gloria and her friends the ducks. Whenever they saw someone approach the edge of their pond, they would swim up fast in hope of being offered something yummy to eat. Not everybody brought them food, but most people were kind and stood and watched Gloria and her friends swimming around in their great big pond. Gloria had spent a lot of time watching the strange creatures who came into the park every day, and she had noticed that some of them were big and some of them were small. She didn't know why, but she wondered if the small ones were children, just like her own, who had all grown up now and left home. Gloria still missed her babies, and she liked to watch the smaller of the creatures point at her and her other bird friends with smiles on their faces as they watched them swimming around in their big pond. Most were kind and didn't cause them any bother. Then one day, a new family came to Gloria's park. As they always did, the happy little goose and her friends the ducks swam up to the pond edge to see if they had brought them any yummy treats. The pigeons decided that they would join them too, as they never wanted to be left out of something scrummy yummy to eat. The ducks quacked and Gloria squeaked in anticipation, but they felt very disappointed when the big ones started to walk away. Then, to their horror, the little ones let out a squeal and kicked out with their legs at Gloria and her friends. The little goose was terrified. The ducks and the pigeons all flew off at once, and Gloria had to run very fast to try to keep up with them. The little creatures let out another squeal, and this time began to chase them. Gloria ran as fast as her little legs would carry her, but the little creatures were faster, and as soon as she and her other bird friends thought they had found somewhere safe, they would catch up with them and try to kick them again, and again, and again. Gloria soon became exhausted. She felt very, very scared and started to cry. She looked up and saw the big creatures watching their little ones and wondered why they didn't make their children stop. All of her goslings had always lived happily with all the other animals in the big pond and had never done anything to hurt anyone. The little goose wished that they would stop chasing her and her friends. The ducks and pigeons flew in all directions, and Gloria ran this way and that, but the little ones carried on chasing them. She started to tremble with fright. The chase seemed to go on forever, but finally the big ones called out to their children, who ran after them as they all started to walk away. None of the birds could believe that it was finally over. Gloria's heart was beating so fast she thought it might stop. She stood very still for a moment, gasping as she tried to catch her breath. Her legs ached so badly from running so hard, and all of her duck and pigeon friends had scattered all over the park. The little goose slowly started to make her way back to her pond, where she burst into tears. "Oh, why did they have to be so cruel?" she sobbed. "How will I ever feel safe in my great big pond again?" Gloria couldn't believe what had happened. She hoped that her friends were all okay. Finally, one by one, the ducks all started coming back, slowly followed by the pigeons. She noticed that many of them were crying too, and felt very sad. She hoped that she would never see the big ones, nor their mean children ever again. But the very next day, they all came back. Gloria was ready for them this time. She wasn't going to let them frighten her and her friends ever again. This was their home, and she liked it here. She was determined that she would feel safe again. She clambered up out of the water and started running towards them as fast as her little legs would carry her. "See how you like it!" she hissed angrily at them as the children and their parents all started running away. Gloria's goose friends saw what was going on, and they all started to join in too as they watched them flee, and Gloria let out one final hiss. "If you're scared of me chasing you, I'm also scared when you chase me.